All right. Professions. Oh, it's so easy. No, it's not. Professions are not easy right now, which is great. I love it because that means that not everybody can do what you can do, right? So it takes work, which is wonderful. If it takes effort, then a lot of people aren't going to do it. So maybe they'll just go through and do gathering skills instead of some of these other challenging things, okay? So we're going to go over a couple of tips that took me a bit to get into. I had to watch like 3 different videos, so we're just going to kind of throw them into one, save you guys a little time. All right, so first off, obviously pick up your professions. It's pretty obvious. You're going to go to your trainer. Some of them require, like, you can't just start doing it. Like, you have to go get trained on it. Like, you can't do fishing until you've gone to the fishing trainer. Even if you have fishing maxed out from last season, you still have to, or last expansion, you have to go through and train on it before you can actually start leveling it. And it's the same exact way with a couple other things. So just go in, go to your trainer, train on the first thing, no problems, whatever. Now, I'm not going to go through the whole leveling up thing because I mean, I can if people want to later. Not an issue. Same old stuff. You're going to level up. You level up your stuff. That's not what I'm going over here. So right now, what I'm going to go over is some other stuff that I had to gather. Okay. So first off, if you come in here, okay, you're going to go in, hop over here. Okay. And you're going to talk to this lady right here. She will have a quest for doing work orders. And you're like, oh man, but then I have to do the work. Okay, listen. Just pick it up. Okay, then you're going to come over here. You're going to click on this guy. And then you're going to close it, and it will be complete. Turn it in. Pick whatever profession reward matches what you're going to be doing. Sweet, everybody wins, okay? Now, if you have alchemy, for some reason, your weekly quest will be on this one right here. It will not be in your training area. Why? I don't know. So it might be for other professions. I've only done a handful of professions right now, so if it doesn't show up in your training area, come over here, pick it up, and go from there. Okay? So that's one little quick thing. I would recommend looking up for your profession all of the world drops. There's multiple videos online that are really great. Shows you where to get all of the items that give you extra points towards towards your thing. So I already went through and got all of the alchemy. Okay, so I went in. I dumped a lot of points in here already. So what you want to do is go around the world, get the items so that you can put it into your profession. That's just look it up and do the work. All right, so next thing. So, fun fact, didn't know about this, but I caught it on time. I did miss a week. I wish I'd known about it. So, you can have these things created. So, they have them. So, I believe they're under miscellaneous. If you go here, current expansion only, and it lists all of them, okay? They're for every single... right? Like, where was this hiding? All right, so you go through here and you make them. You can do a work order for them. You're just going to go through, buy the ingredients. You could just do a work order, put in a tip, no problem. Now, so what these do is they give you 1 point of knowledge in your thing. You're like, oh, cool. One-time use. No, yo, this is every week. It's a week cooldown. So what I did was I made a stack. Like, I know the prices are going to go down, so I made like 3 of each because I do skinning and I do alchemy. So what I did was I made a stack. So once a week, I make sure I click on that stack. I will go through and put like another list of work orders. They go pretty quick. They're pretty great. So you're welcome. All right, next thing. All right, so all right, I'm just obviously this is different for each one, but we're working on. I'm just going to use alchemy as an explanation. Okay, so. Over here, you've got crafting orders. Oh, they increased. I got some new ones. That's great. Okay, so you're going to go through, go here, gonna craft. There's public ones, okay, that's fine, but these are the patron ones. These are NPCs. Now you'll see that, like, say I click on this one, okay, they provide like almost no mats. I have to. So they actually did more. That's weird. So I have to provide all of these mats. You'll see they cost 902. I can. Ooh, these are great. They updated them. Wonderful. Okay. I hadn't got my weekly updates. Okay. So this is great for the explanation. So you'll see in here, obviously you have to have the recipe. Okay. You have to have the level required. So if we go back here, you'll see I need a level 2 potion. All right. So I can do it with concentration. I can get there. Or I can buy the top tier mats, and that will do it. So if you want to be cheap, you can do this. If you have the money, just spend it and save yourself the concentration. If you proc, you don't get the extra. So it's not really worth it. So it's better to use your concentration for other things. Anyway, so you have to be able to meet the requirement or you can't even do the order. Okay, so these are all the requirements on the flask. You'll see, like, there's no way, and I'm gonna be able to get to this. Too much concentration. All right, so sorry, I'm going into a thing. So it'll show you the rewards that you get for completing this. So you'll get a little payout, and then you'll also get 2 points of knowledge. So for me, as you'll see here, 900 gold. It's about that cost. I could do it with low level mats and concentration. And then I'm gonna get 2 levels in alchemy, which is great way to get ahead. Do these every week. I just spend the money because it's worth it. There's ways to make easy money. Just do it. So I don't have the ingredients, so I'm not gonna do those right now. But you just go through. There's other ones that give you other rewards. I don't think it's worth 1,500 gold to get this stuff, so I don't do it. So I usually do the easy ones, the ones that give me, I only have one. Let's see here. Right here. So I only do the ones that give me alchemic knowledge. It's just, why do the others? I buy top tier ingredients or use concentration, and I get those. And that's why I have so many points this early on in 3rd week, which is pretty great. I don't know how much you guys have, but I put some work into it. All right, so getting these done. Once again, you will see that these right here sell in the auction house. You could get, there's 3 levels of them. This one's the lower level. You'll see, like, there's a drop down menu here. Let's go through. Okay, so you have, different levels. You can buy these off the auction house, but it really only moves at a fraction of a thing up here. I've never paid for the level 41, but I have gotten and done the level 20, and it doesn't make much of a difference. So unless you're doing like a cauldron or something that you're trying to do. Okay, I'm getting off topic. So you want to complete these to get these points. They're for all of the crafting professions, not the gathering. Gathering, you just got to gather. You'll randomly get some for your gathering skills. Here, as I said, I wanted to go through and show you these little tricks. Okay, so it's the same way with when I was working on my blacksmith. The same exact idea. You're just gonna go through and do those. There's usually, I haven't found a lot of public ones, but honestly, when you do the public ones, people never give you enough money for the mats, and the rewards are not as cool as here. This new system is pretty great. I've really enjoyed it, especially with getting the extra points. Some of this other stuff, I mean, yes, I could create tools with it, but I haven't cared enough because it's not really going to make me a lot of money. So we're not. Oh wow, these are great. These tips are great. We're not done yet. What do you mean we're not done yet? So there are items that will help you that you can buy on the auction house. All right. So there's enchantments that you can put on your items. Let's see here. So here you'll see I've got, it's enchanted. I get plus 20 my perception. And then with my alchemy, I put plus 96 resourcefulness. So, I mean, all you're going to have to do is look it up on the auction house. Let's see here. We're going to go to current. Only. All right, so you'll see all these enchant tools. Okay, so gathering tool increases your deftness. So basically, it's got like a bunch of different things. I gather, and I also obviously do creation, so it all depends on which one you want. But you'll see here, there's definitely a high price on the high stuff. That's why, like, sometimes I'm just like, it's not like worth it. I'll just get the lower level one. That's the way to do it. There's also gathering potion stuff that you can get, consumables. Like right here, you'll see that you can go through and get finesse. Resourcefulness, it's a potion that you can use when you're, but there's also ingenuity and other stuff with consumables. Let's see here. Right here, there's another one. You can increase your perception by 75 and see camouflage mining and herbalism nodes. I wish I had that when I was leveling up. I farmed so much on multiple tunes, and I wish I had this. But I didn't know about it. That's why we're talking about it now. So these are other items that are really good. So there's a lot of profession stuff that just really, really works out really great. That's all the stuff that I learned to get better stuff. Obviously getting profession equipment is good. You can go in here and you can, look up your profession equipment and update it. The problem that I noticed is that, so once again, the filter, expand to expansion only. So some of this stuff is pretty pricey. All right, so if you go by eye level, so right here, it's like, if you'll notice this, like it's 7K. I don't know about you, but that's kind of pricey. So what I do is, yeah, sure. I mean, the next thing is 6K. Like, just go. What I do is I just go and have it crafted. So I'll just go do a work order and have somebody craft it for me. All right, so you'll find, okay, so like basically you'll see right here, it says that it costs about this. So what I do is I look at it and I'm like, all right, so is it cheaper to buy the mats and have it made, or is it cheaper to buy it off the auction house? So it's kind of your decision. Or if you're going to be lazy or not. If you just have the money, then just buy it off the auction house. It's whatever they win. So here, if you wanted to get something that's a little nicer, obviously this costs 19K. So some of this, and it also requires these that you build up. I created, for my alchemy, I created an item. Let's see here. Right here. So I went through and I was like, all right, so I already dropped 300 because I'm doing a lot of alchemy. I wanted more alchemy skill, and I was looking at the prices, and this was the cheapest out of the three. Because I wasn't sure. Anyway, let's not get into it. So you can if you have enough you built up, you can go through here. As you can see, it's pretty pricey, depending on which piece you want made. That's why, like, a lot of times I just go with the green until the prices come down, which they will. So there is I should make another video of that. I'll make another video of that on how pricing works and ways to make money off the auction house. I'm not going to do that today. So these are the different things you can do with getting equipment, getting your specialization points in. Obviously, the gathering skills, once again, if you just do them over and over again, you will get stuff from farming and be able to level it up. The other way is completing orders. That's the only other way, and using those things that I showed you. So hopefully this was helpful. Sorry if it was long.